everyone and welcome to this 20-minute yoga warm-up for chair dance or any other dance classes in heels. This is the perfect warm-up because we are going to warm up our neck area, which is great before doing hair whips. We are going to go really deep into our hip joints, so you're ready for any kind of split. And also we are preparing our feet to dance in high heels. But of course we're also doing something for our whole body, for our spine, for our balance. So just jump into something comfy, roll out your mat and let's begin. We start today sitting comfortably on our heels, straightening up our back and bringing your hands on your thighs. Just closing your eyes for a little moment and taking 3 deep breaths to arrive here in this present moment. Maybe you had a stressful day. Just let go of anything that happened today. With every exhale, let go. And just arrive here in this present moment. Slowly open your eyes, and from here we're rolling our shoulders back a couple of times, warming up our shoulder joints. Perfect, then bring your shoulders all the way back and down, leave them here, and from here we're rolling our head over the side, to one side and to the other side. And allow your head to become very heavy so you can feel if there's any tension in your neck area. It's very important to warm up our neck, especially when we're doing some hair whips and chair dance. And then just one more time. And then leave your head here on the side and bring one hand from the same side on your head and pull your head just slightly down. And the opposite shoulder is very heavy, as if something's pulling your shoulder down. Take a couple of deep breaths here. And then you can bring your hand a little bit more to the back of your head. And then pull your head just slightly forward, diagonal to the front. Slowly bring your head back up. Now let your head fall to the other side. Same hand comes on your head and slightly pull it down. Your opposite shoulder is again very heavy, as if there would be a weight on your shoulder, pulling it down. Couple deep breaths here. Breathe deeply into the stretch. And then also here, if you feel like it, you can grab the back of your head and pull your head diagonal down. Perfect. Gently bring your head back to the center. And from here we're sitting down onto one side, and the same arm from the side is coming all the way up and stretching over to the other side. So you feel a nice stretch here in your whole side body. And also here send some deep breath into the side of your body. Feeling the nice stretch. Perfect. Gently come back to the center. And we're switching to the other side. By sitting down to the side, we make the stretch even more intense because you go even deeper into your side stretch. Also here, only go as far as it feels right for you. And you can also, like me, go a little bit further and then go a little bit back. Maybe close your eyes so you can really tune into the feeling of the stretch. You can really focus on your breath. Perfect. Come back to the center. And now you can stay here. I'm just turning to the side so you can see me better. From here, tuck your toes and make sure all your toes are straight here on your mat, also the little toe. And now from here, just sit down onto your heels, stretching your feet. This is a really nice stretch to do before any heels class. You can bring your hands into prayer, close your eyes, stay straight with your back. And just stay here for a couple of breaths with closed eyes, feeling the stretch in your feet. Might be really intense for some of you. We don't stretch our feet so often. But just hold here for a couple more deep breaths. Maybe take the opportunity to thank your feet for all the hard work that they're doing for you, for carrying you every day, even in high heels. And then slowly let go, bring your feet to the ground. Your big toes are touching, and then come all the way forward into your child's pose. Your forehead is resting on the ground. Stay for one more deep breath. And then slowly come back up and come back into your tabletop position. Make sure your hands are underneath your shoulders, your knees are hip wide apart, and from here just start to move your hips side to side. And now we're going to roll our whole upper body as if you would make a circle with your belly button into the sky. Round your back, completely rounded, press yourself away from the floor, going to the side, arching and rounding again, bringing your head down. Maybe close your eyes to get even more into the feeling, to feel your spine moving. Try to make it as big as possible so you're really moving all your vertebrae. And then we're also switching to the other side. Also here, close your eyes. And try to move intuitively. See what you need today. No one is watching you. You just do this for yourself and for your well-being. Perfect. Come back to the center. Tuck your toes, and from here bring your buttocks back and come into your first downward facing dog. You can keep your knees bent. It's really important that you first have a very straight back. Your arms and your back are building one line. And now from here you can bend one knee at a time, press the opposite heel into the ground. Also you can move your upper body a little bit side to side. Look from one side to the other. Perfect. And from here we're lifting our left leg all the way up to the sky. Then bend your leg, bring your heel close to your buttocks and open your hip in the sky. And now you can do a little circle with your knee to warming up your hip joint. Also switch into the other direction. Then open again and also circle your foot here. One side and to the other side. With your next inhale, bring your knee all the way forward and step in between your hands. Lower your back knee and also the back of your foot to the ground. And then next inhale, open up, reach up your arms to the sky and sink deep into your hips. Exhale, bring your hands together in prayer in front of you and then turn to your left side. Come into a little twist. Hold it here. Close your eyes. Coming back to the center, maybe bringing your hands on your thigh, going a little bit deeper with your hip. Inhale here. And with your exhale, pull your hips back, straighten your front leg and lean over your leg. Inhale, come back to the front, lower your hips, look to the front. And exhale, come back, straighten your leg, your foot is flexed. And your left hip pulls a little bit further back. Inhale to the front. And one last time, exhale back. And now we stay here for a couple of deep breaths, going deeper into the hamstring stretch. And if you want a little bit more of a stretch, you can also pull your toes towards you. And this is also again a nice stretch for your feet. Breathe deeply into the stretch. You can stay here, or if you feel like it, you can also stretch your toes into the opposite direction. Point your foot and press all your toes down. And slowly come back to the front. Your right hand is underneath your shoulder and your left arm circling all the way to the back. Try to bend your back foot and grab your foot, pulling it closer to your buttocks. And here you can also, if you can't reach for your foot, you can use a belt. So you can bring your foot into your belt and just pull it closer. And if you want to do the stretch more intense, you can pull your foot even closer to your buttocks. Close your eyes here, stay for 2 more deep breaths. Well done, let go. Bring your hand back, tuck your back toes, lift up your knee. Bring your arms all the way up to the sky. Come into your low lunge. Bring your hands in prayer again in front of you. And now push away with your right leg and come into your warrior three, a little balanced position. So try to have your leg parallel to the ground, your left leg is slightly bent, and it's really hard to keep the balance. Your left leg has to work a lot, especially if you have a soft underground. Just one more deep breath. And then bring your right leg to your left. Come into your forward fold. All the way down. You can keep your knees bent. And then from here, step or jump into your plank. Inhale here, hold. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog with your knees lifted from the ground. And exhale, roll over your toes into your downward facing dog. Perfect, stay here for 2 deep breaths and maybe this time you can go even deeper bringing your heels closer to the ground. For your next inhale, lift up your right leg to the sky. Bend your leg. Your heel is coming close to your buttocks. Opening your hip in the sky. And now making circles with your knee into the sky. Warming up your hip joint. Switch into the other direction. And then open your hips up again and turn your foot into one direction and into the other direction. Next inhale, bring your knee all the way to the front, step in between your hands and lower your back knee to the ground. Hips are deep, knee is on top of your ankle, and with your inhale, reaching up your arms. Hips go deep, exhale, hands into prayer and turn to your right side into your twist. Looking to the side or over your right shoulder. Stay for one more deep breath. Then come back to the center. Inhale here. And exhale, push your hips back. Lean over your leg. Inhale, push your hips back to the front. Lower your hip down. And exhale, pull it back. Flex your foot. One more time. Inhale to the front. And exhale, push it back. And now we stay here again. Pull your right hip a little bit further back and try to bend from your hips so your belly button wants to touch your thigh. And with every exhale, try to go a little bit deeper. And you can also here flex your foot, pull your toes towards you, get deeper into the stretch. And also when you feel like it, point your foot and stretch your toes into the other direction. Slowly let go. Come back to the front. Left hand underneath your shoulder. Right arm circling all the way back. Trying to grip for your foot and pull your foot towards you. Just as much as it feels good for you. When it's too much for you, push your foot away from you. And if you feel like you can do a little bit more, pull your foot towards your buttocks. One more deep breath here. And also let your right knee fall a little bit to the side if that feels good for you. And then slowly come back. Tuck your back toes, lift your knee from the ground, and lift your arms into your low lunge. Bring your hands into prayer in front of you and then push away with your back foot. Come into your warrior three. Lift up your left leg parallel to the ground. This is also nice booty workout, but also really nice for our balance. Hold it for one more deep breath. And then slowly bring your left foot down. Come again into your forward fold. Bend your knees. And it's time to sit down onto your bum. we're doing a little belly activation, but we're almost done with the difficult stuff. So from here we're leaning back until you feel like your belly has to work, and then you're lifting your feet from the ground. And we hold. Don't forget to breathe. Focus on your breathing. And if you feel like you can do more, you can stretch out your legs and hold it like this. It's a little bit more exhausting. 2 more deep breaths, you can do it. Perfect, well done. Let go and bring your feet together directly into your butterfly position. One last deep hip opening pose. And from here you can grab your feet and maybe lean a little bit forward. Press your knees down with your elbows. Breathe deeply. And if you're really flexible, of course, you can also go to the front here and lean all the way down. If you have really flexible hips. And also if you feel like it, you can give your feet a little massage before getting into the high heels. Perfect. One more deep breath here. And now we're just stretching our legs out, coming into a split. And we're just going to one side. Deep inhale here. Deep exhale. And then to the other side. One more time. Deep inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to the center. And then bring your legs over cross. Come into your cross-leg position. Bring your hands onto your knees. Close your eyes for a moment. And just tune into yourself, straightening your back, maybe rolling your shoulders back one more time. And simply acknowledge how you're feeling right now. And then I want you to set a little intention for your dance practice. Maybe today you want to challenge yourself. Maybe you just want to have fun. Or maybe you want to be very patient with yourself. What is your intention today for your practice? And then give yourself a little smile. Open your eyes. Next deep inhale, reach your arms up over the sides, bring them into prayer. And exhale, bring them down in front of your heart. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining, and I hope you have so much fun with your dance practice waiting for you right now. Maybe you want to do one of my dance tutorials. They're a lot of fun. And let me know in the comments below how you like this warm-up, if it helped you, and I hope to see you for the next one. Lots of love, your Sandy.